Leos. What's going on, Leo? It's your girl Aquaman, and we are going to do a July reading for you. General message. Take it how it resonates. Leave the rest for whoever else may need it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. All of the good stuff. You know how it goes around here if you've been here before. All right, so we're going to see what comes out for you for the month of July. All right, we're going to call in our angels, our ancestors, our guardians, our guides. All right, our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. So, for my lions, my lovely Leos, what are we getting for the month of July? What is the energy? What do we have? Ooh. Okay, it's 3 cards that came out. It's too many. I don't want that many. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take one from the top. Ooh, beautiful. We have Yang, number 1. It's like a fireball in the middle of the hands. You may be good with your hands. You may know how to fix things, or you're a healer of some sort, or, you know, you may get sweaty palms, I'm hearing. But July is about action. July is about taking action, being bold. It actually looks like there's a lion almost facing the middle of this fireball. I don't know. But yeah, this energy is about the yang, the masculine energy, doing, providing, protecting, taking action, making moves, growing, right? Being diligent at this time, starting something new, fresh, right? Beginning a new idea, getting creative in some sort of way, like taking your creativity that you have and really putting it out there. Right? Putting that idea on paper, putting that idea out into the atmosphere. Number 1 is here. I love it. All right, so what are we doing with this yang energy? For the Leos, it says invitation, descendant. Okay, so what do you, so the descendant energy, all right, I'm not the best with astrology, all right, but this card here, descendant, it says invitation, so it's about what you invite in, or also this energy of, like, how do I say? Because it's the number 10. It's another 1. It's like things that you've already completed, right? You've already went through the initiation process. You've already gone through things, and now you're being invited into a new level. So this is where you talk about the level up, all right, with this yang energy. So it's about being very bold at this time, right? To stand out in some sort of way, to actually get into a more, you know, like a position that situates you to be very productive, that situates you to be very much in the limelight in some sort of way as well. Okay? All right. Hello, hello, everybody who's here. This is for my Leos. What do we get for the Leos at this time? Let me get 3 cards, please, for the Leos. What is the energy for the month of July? What are we looking forward to? What can they expect? 3 cards. Thank you. At the same time. So you have the 8 of Swords. Okay? The 8 of Swords is fine. You've looked at your demons and you've dealt with them. And I feel like you kind of carry them like a badge of honor at this point. All right? You've went through your shadow work. You've done a lot to kind of uplift yourself, right? You looked at yourself in the mirror and you realize where, you know, you need to grow up, where you need to change, what you need to do, where you need to release, right? Where you need to move forward. You're not holding yourself back here. That's what this 8 of Knives is saying for me, right? Because she's really looking at herself in the mirror, but she's looking at herself with all her wounds. And she's like, well, who am I? What have I become? You know, who am I today? And I feel like you've carried the things that you've gone through with such high honor that you've, you know, it's like you've made the best out of nothing. And that's not easy. Making the best out of nothing with the 8 of Knives. All right, you have the Mother of Baskets here. She has the baby on her back. She's taking care of business. She's making sure everything is provided for, right? Making sure her vessel, her soul is nourished properly, and the vessel of her children or whoever else that you have in your corner, right? You're providing food for people in some sort of way. Like I said, you may be some sort of healer, right? So I see this lady, she's going to the shop to get all her products, right? So again, This is you nurturing your gifts, nurturing your ideas into actually something, right? You have to foster them like that child. You have to grow them. You have to develop it. Okay? And then you have the father energy, the father of wands. Okay, Leo? So this is you right here. All right, this is that fire energy. This is where you have a plan. You see he has a plan. He's showing people, right? You see this image? Excuse me, showing people how it's supposed to be done, what the idea is, what the feel of it is, getting people excited about something. I like this type of energy for you, Leo, because I feel like this is your time to shine in a way that is a little differently than you may normally shine, right? Because I feel like you may have put yourself out there at times and not gotten back the right or the receptivity that you may have wanted, right? But I feel like you are starting to feel yourself out. Yeah, I love this energy. It's like you're starting to find your power again with the Daughter of Knives. You're starting to stand up in a different way. You're starting to ask different questions. You're starting to, get engaged in a different way, I'm hearing. This is about engaging, asking the right questions. Somebody's out there with the music. Hey, jamming. All right, let's get some clarifiers for my Leos. Let's see what we have. All right. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day. All right, what we got? We got the Two of Pentacles and we got the Six of Swords. But this Eight of Swords, Eight of Knives, this is about moving out of a certain view of yourself. This is about moving out of the state of fear of something, right? This is about taking some sort of chance to change the tide in some sort of way, right? Yep, the Ace of Pentacles. I love it that you have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So you're definitely like trying to shift things around. You're making something grow, right? But it's growing because you're shifting, because you're moving things around. That's how things change, right? It's about the adjustment, the shift, right? When things become a little bit too overcrowded, too hectic, too complicated, it's about slowing down slightly enough to readjust, to conform yourself in the right way, okay? So that you can stay on track. The Justice card is here. Yes, the balance, the balance, the balance. We all need balance, right? We have to keep the balance. There's something here about also nothing is at this moment meant to kind of stay the same. You're going to get constant shifts in this month. You're going to feel like a lot of things are shifting for you, right? And you got to make sure that you keep on the path, right? That you're able to keep up with something, keeping up the pace. You may find it a little hard this month to actually do that, but it's like you're going to make it through. Just keep adjusting yourself. Don't get caught up in kind of this energy of, well, I was doing it this way and now I'm being asked to do it this way. Just do it the next way. Just keep flowing, keep going, okay? Keep tipping those scales so that it stays steady. You have the Ten of Pentacles here with the Queen of Cups. I love it. The Mother of Baskets. Having a lot of okay, so you like the best of the best. You like things that I feel like this is somebody who likes to, wherever you go to spend your time or your money, it must be worth the while. It must be up to par. Like you're very much this month in the energy, like I don't want nothing less than the best. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like that energy. Yeah, this is what you want. It's like if it doesn't appease what you want, then you're not accepting it. And you should. Because I feel like with the Mother of Baskets, right? The Queen of Cups, it's like going to a supermarket and getting something that's old, right? That's not acceptable, right? You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed. So it's like demanding better, demanding that you get better service, demanding that you get better products, you demanding that things change. This is some sort of demand because it's like you're trying to ensure that something is healthy, safe, is getting what it needs. And the only way to do that is to not accept something that is less than par. Okay? So be very mindful about what someone may be trying to give you this month, right? Like the acceptance of bullshit, the acceptance of something that's no good. I'm hearing the word rotten, right? If it's rotten, don't accept it. So you have the Page of Swords. That came out here at the bottom, all right? It was the Daughter of Knives. That's the same card, the Page of Swords. So you need to investigate things more. The Two of Swords with the Page of Wands. You need to do a lot of more investigating on something, right? You don't have the full information on something. Something here needs, you need to find a better, something better, right? Something here is not what it seems to be. It's not giving what it said it was supposed to give. And you maybe need to return it. You maybe need to ask more questions, something to that effect, okay? But yeah, definitely something is not as it appears, right? Something is not as stable as it's meant to be, right? Asking questions. It may look good on the surface, but then when you look a little deeper, you're like, okay, no, let me go look a little further for something else, right? There may be, yeah, it may be something that you're trying to find here to whatever, for whatever reason you're trying to find it. It's like you're trying to find the perfect thing. And it's like, yeah, if it's not it, don't take it. I've been getting that message a lot. It's like, don't accept. I feel like with a lot of the shifts and changes that we're having in the world, it's like we don't have to succumb to every idea. We don't have to succumb to everything that someone else is doing, or, you know, the news. Like if the news is bad, like just turn the channel. There's something about that, right? What are you feeding yourself and your family? Like, is it worth the while? Is it really giving you what you need? Right? If you need to make some adjustments, it's worth the sacrifice, I'm hearing. All right. What do we have, excuse me, with this Father of Wands? For my Leos for the month of July. You have the Ten of Cups and you have the Hierophant. Okay, with the Father of Wands, which is the King of Wands here. Something needs to be fun, right? Even though it's like you're trying to make something happen, there's an aspect of fun that needs to be there. There's an aspect of pleasantries. There's an aspect of like we're doing this, and or something is like conforming to something that feels pleasant, conforming to something that actually feels right, right? Like even a marriage, like if somebody could ask you to marry them, or you could be thinking about marrying somebody, but it's like, does it truly fulfill, or does it truly fit into what your idea of happiness, excitement is, right? Yeah. Let me see what else we get here with the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups for Leo. Okay, we have the Empress and we have the Knight of Wands. Ooh. So I just heard cheap thrills. I don't know what that means for you, but the cheap thrills, or the quick frills, right? Something quick, growing, something quickly like spilling out, right? It's like the the Empress energy is, you know, she has her garden and it's full of growth, it's full of abundance. And with the Knight of Wands, it's like quickly growing, quick overgrowth, quick. Like as soon as you do something, you get a quick reaction, right? Quick things like that. I'm seeing very fast energy. So something being fun, right? It could be like an amusement park. You'd be going to an amusement park this month. I don't know. But it's like organizing something that's fun. A family reunion I'm hearing too. That may be happening. In the month of July, you're coordinating it or getting it together, having some type of get together with family and friends, right? And allowing for people to let down their hair. I feel like there's something here where you go to even that it's like something that helps you to relax, something that helps you to ease the the trauma or whatever it is that you've had to endure or that you're going through kind of on a daily basis, right? Getting away from thinking about that or focusing so much on that and doing something that is going to replenish you in a very good and fun way. That's what I'm saying. I like that energy for you, all right? It's good. It's good. Okay, what advice do we have here? What else do they need to know? All right, the Coffin, number 8. Okay. We have your hard work is paying off, but it also says nothing yet is set in stone. So there's endurance that's needing. It's not time to quit, I heard. So don't quit. You may be, yeah, maybe at some sort of crossroads. You're thinking about changing up something. You're think about doing something. It's like don't give up on that idea of something actually happening or something, right? Doing what it needs to. Um, Oh, you doing what you want to do on something, I should say. I said doing what it needs to. You actually fulfilling some sort of desire that you have. Don't give up on the idea that that could actually come to, fruition. So you have the birds and you have the mouse. A lot of chitter chatter. Don't listen to the naysayers. That's what I'm hearing. Don't listen to the naysayers. You maybe need to keep quiet at this time so that something actually moves forward for you. Yeah, prosperity lies ahead. The Taurus energy, yeah, something is definitely meant to grow. Something is meant to happen. Something's meant to flourish here because you have the earth energy. So something is meant to be. It's supposed to withstand. It's supposed to grow. It's supposed to, become bigger, grander. It's supposed to change as well here. All right. So that's why it says nothing is set in stone. So keep going and doing something. Don't let the naysayers stop you. Don't let little challenges or maybe even if you feel unfulfilled in certain aspects, don't let that stop you because the fulfillment is coming. There's a little more endurance. There's a little more, ahead that you have to do. A little more pushing that you have to do here. A little more. All right, let me get an angel number for my Leos. Ooh, number 55. I am evolving. Love it. Okay. So it says substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change, a need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. Okay, that first card that came out was the Eight of Swords, all right, the Eight of Knives. Looking at yourself in the mirror for who you are and moving forward with that and not, again, the naysayers, you don't got to worry about them. Something didn't work out in the past doesn't mean it won't work out today. Doesn't mean that you could do it just a little bit different, that it works in your favor or wow, you realize what it is that is meant to be. Damn. Okay, I guess that was the only card I needed. I'm going to take that as a sign because way too many cards flipped out. But Leo, that is your message. I hope it resonated for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All right, and keep evolving. Number 55. I love it. Keep evolving. Don't stop. You're not done, my Leos. You got more work to do. Talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.